Hey, Big Steppers. This is Empress Miss Mo, your fairy god cousin, and I'm here to give y'all a solid Zodiac reading. Now, for some reason I woke up, I know there's 12 Zodiac signs. We all grew up knowing there's 12. But did you know there's 13 Zodiac signs, okay? And maybe our dates could be a little wrong. Okay, as of 2025, things has changed, guys, and I want to keep us on that. All right, so this may shake some people up a little bit. It may really shake you because you may think that you're a Leo. You may think that you're a Virgo, but you may not be a Virgo. You may actually be a Leo. And if you're a Leo, you actually may be a Cancer. And if you were a Cancer, you could be a Gemini. And the list goes on and on and on because the dates has changed. But I'm going to leave that for a different video. For this video, we're going to look at the Ophiuchus sign. Ophiuchus is often called the 13th zodiac sign, okay? But it's not part of the traditional 12 signs of the Western zodiac, all right? This is the constellation of the serpent-bearer, okay? Sits between Scorpio and Sagittarius, okay? The dates is November 29th through December 17th, okay? Symbolism is connected to healing, rebirth, wisdom, transformation, and it's a Greek god medicine, considered to be like a Greek god medicine. It's pretty funny, guys, because the vibe of this sign, they think healer, okay? They transform, they're truth seekers. This is someone who pushes boundaries and carries powerful wisdom, all right? So this could be somebody who think they're really a Sagittarius, but in actuality, as of right now, the way the universe is aligned, the solar system is aligned, you may be Ophiuchus. If you ever believe that you were born between the dates of November 29th and December 17th, it's a possibility, is definitely a chance that you are really Ophiuchus. This leaves Scorpio with a few days in the calendar year. So if you're a Sagittarius, you may not really be a Sagittarius as of today. You may actually be an Ophiuchus. Okay? So let's dive in, y'all. We're going to do a reading for Ophiuchus. Okay? Let's get to know these folks. It's a blessing to be aware. And I think I may want to start doing, basing all of my zodiac signs and dates on these new updated charts, guys. Okay? We are in the chart. We're going off the 12 zodiac chart that was created in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. That's a long time ago. Okay, just want to throw that out there. That's a long time ago. It's about to be 2026. Things has changed. We need to, come on, y'all, let's play catch up. Okay? Sure, guys, show us what we need to know. Show us what we need to know about Ophiuchus, the sign, the 13th zodiac sign. Show us what we need to know. Thank you, Spirit. It's a lot going on, okay? It seems like a lot of people gossip about this sign, okay? If you are born between these dates, if you are considered to be an Ophiuchus, you're at a stagnation, okay? Because you want to move on from the stagnation, okay? People just keep talking about you. Like, you can't get somebody, like, people constantly trying to dirty your name. It's kind of irritating. I know how that feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't catch a break. You would have to really, literally, like, disappear for people to stop talking about you. And that's not the way you make money. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, like I said. Oh, shoot. The Queen of Pentacles flew away. So I don't know exactly what that means, guys. But then another card came up. And it says something about dirty money, laundering, stealing, illegal. Okay? People is accusing you of doing some illegal activities, all right? And that you're being stingy with the money, or that you're doing illegal things with money. With the Six of Cups, okay, you're not giving nobody any information about this. I don't know where they're coming up with this, okay? Ophiuchus, folks. My Ophiuchus big steppers. If you are Ophiuchus, or you believe you could be Ophiuchus, go ahead and comment. Comment on the page which you was before and which you think you were. Either Scorpio or Sagittarius, okay? Hermit, okay? Yeah, spirit one, you're in the lab, okay, right now. You are gathering your thoughts. You are thinking about the time that you're going to spend. Okay, you're not trying to waste time on this petty stuff. You really don't even want to address it, is what I'm hearing. This is an up and down roller coaster. Okay, it makes you really emotional, Ophiuchus, to go through this. This is some toxic shit that you don't want to go through, because if you spaz out, you may just like do a whole like, you may do some shit that you ain't supposed to do. Okay, and you need, spirit's like, look, you need to calm down. Because people want to see a reaction out of you for some reason, okay? And they already know you toxic, but they want to see how toxic are you. How bad can you get? Because you come off like you're a very level-headed person, which you are. You know what I'm saying? You're always got something wise to say. You're very intelligent, but they're trying to make you look bad for some reason, okay? Trying to spread rumors about dirty money. Yeah, but you trying to think, you're sitting back in the lab, you're taking time, and you're trying to think of a way to get out of this rumor. Okay, how can you release yourself from these disloyal folks that you called a friend, or they called you friend, but they betrayed you by creating these false narratives about you. And now it's kind of like hindering you from doing whatever it is you're trying to do, okay? You don't want to be a threat to nobody. You don't want to invest in anything right now, because they may be on to you on this. It may not even be true, or it could be true. But that's none of their business, okay? It's just people being competitive. People is, you're realizing that people is just jealous and trying to compete with you. They're trying to knock you down, knock you off your pivot, so they can wrap around you and take your space, take your spot. Okay? That's what it's looking like to me. They're trying to take your clout, take your, you cut off the general's head and now you king. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of energy these folks have. They think they got to dim your light for them to get light. All they got to do is go ahead and join the board. Get on board on the love train. I don't get that, but whatever. Seven of Cups. Okay? Spirit's like, yeah, they trying to place an illusion over your head. Yep, they are. They're trying to, Spirit says, to avoid as much conflict as you can. Respect their differences. Let them have it. Okay, y'all say that, but there's no evidence of whatever it is that they're trying to place on you. Let it go. Okay, let them keep talking. What else, Spirit? Yeah, they're delusional. It's giving Delulu. Spirit said, yeah, you're a Queen of Pentacles. Just keep focusing on your money. Get to the freaking bag. Bottom freaking line, okay? They're trying to steal your destiny. Spirit is saying. They're trying to do a destiny swap, okay? They're trying to put you in they're trying to project the image of you being a negative person, bad person, weirdo, all these weird things about you. You're no good, you're a dirty person, you got a dirty spirit type of energy. And reality, they really have all that. And they want to make people, it's like somebody in the convenience store back in the 90s, a white person would walk in. They wouldn't look. But when a black person walk in, they would look, and they'll keep their eyes on the black person. The black person is not stealing. But the white person will come in and steal the whole store up because they know that their eyes is on the black person. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's even mattered, but I don't know. That's the only analogy I can think of. They're trying to distract people from looking at them.